Hi, everybody. Welcome. We are in Greenville, Alabama, getting set for the start of the Dixie Youth Baseball season. A little early for us. Typically, it's July before we start state tournaments, but got a couple of district tournaments in progress this weekend here in Alabama. Also tomorrow down in Spring Hill, Florida. Chuck Sebastian, Justin Allman will be there for the coverage. Robert Williamson and the infamous one, Colin McGuire. Big C is with us as we get action underway. Colin, good to have you aboard.
Thank you. Glad to be here. And we got the young man for Luverne up at the first batter. I'll let you tell him who that is because I don't know who he is.
That is Jamarcus Dawson, who steps in. Of course, he's the shortstop batting in the leadoff spot. Let's get Luverne set for you. Luverne is in the red. In the gray is Zion Chapel. Swing and a miss by Dawson. Dawson batting in the one spot. Joshua Tomlin is the two-hitter. Uriah Barganier, the second baseman, batting in the three spot. Left fielder Malachi Matthews is batting fourth. Cooper Ingram is the third baseman in the five spot. Chase Tidwell is pitching and batting sixth. Javion McMillan, the catcher, is in the seven spot. Troy Pate will play first. Bat eighth. Hayden Worthington is the center fielder, and he has got the nine spot. Meanwhile, pitch outside. Count goes 2-1 on Jamarcus Dawson. Markel Parks is the 10 hitter. Markel Barber batting in the 11 spot, and the right fielder Aiden Moore is batting 12th. Outside, and the count will even up at 2. There are 12 batters in Dixie Youth Baseball. Some leagues across the southeast. Of course, there are 11 states, as there is a called strike 3, and out goes Dawson.
I'm going to tell you something, Robert, right now. I just learned something new. I didn't know they had 12 batters in Dixie Youth Baseball.
They have 12 batters, and in some leagues, you go through the first 12, and then from that point on, you go through 9. But in the state of Alabama, you bat the 12 throughout. So we will see.
Every inning or whatever.
Well, right.
Whatever.
Of course, the teams hope it's every inning, but
yeah, true.
At least one team does, the team that will be batting. Otherwise, the defense certainly hoping that it will not be 12 coming to the plate in the inning. Meanwhile, for the defense of Zion Chapel, Austin Jordan is on the hill behind the plate. Brody Stinson, as there's a swing and a miss, and the count will go 2-1. Behind the plate, you'll find Brody Stinson at first. Kayvon Brown, the second baseman, is Landon Sawyer at shortstop. Brady Richardson. Preston Evans at third. In the outfield, Jackson Adcock is in left. The center fielder is Joseph Laguerre. And in right, Brady Flowers. 3-1 offering. Into the strike zone, Joshua Tomlin. Nodding his head. Yep, that was indeed a strike, and the count goes full at 3-2.
All right, I got a question I want to ask you. All right, they have 12 batters, but do they have? But like on defense, they still have 9 players.
Still have 9 players.
Okay, I was wondering on that.
Back-to-back Ks, one looking, one swinging, 2 down. Here in the top of the first for Uriah Barganier. And of course, by the way, the voice that you hear, that of Colin McGuire, is the gentleman who went out and got all the sponsors, which made it possible that we bring you the coverage. Because if it weren't for the individuals providing the sponsorships,
you would be hearing us.
That's right. So that's why when I go to the van and get an umbrella and go to the van and get an electric fan, they're both pointed on Colin. Uriah Barganier batting.
Good old foul ball there.
And the count will even up at 1 each. Malachi Matthews moving to the on-deck circle. Well, of course, Dixie Youth Baseball, we've been a part of it since, I think, 2007. And to be perfectly honest, Dixie Youth Baseball, as the pitch is outside, is really kind of indirectly responsible for the growth of JockJive.
Oh, that's interesting. I'm glad whatever it took to get it going, glad it did.
That's right. As a matter of fact, that's what expanded JockJive. And, of course, today we currently work in 30 states and in little ball diamonds in Greenville, Alabama, or in the Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. I mean, it is a broad spectrum of coverage, but it really all got started here. Shot up the middle by Barganier, fielded it short by Richardson. Goes over to first, dropped at first by Brown. And thinking about second was Barganier, but he will stay put over at first. So there is a base runner aboard as Malachi Matthews comes to the plate, and Cooper Ingram will move to the on-deck circle. In the red and the gray is Luverne. And in the gray with a splash of red is Zion Chapel. And, of course, both teams donning the names of their high school as well.
Oh, yeah. The Tigers for Luverne and the Rebels for Zion Chapel.
Yep. Outside of the strike zone to Matthews, and the count will even up at 1. Big thanks, though, to those sponsors. Camellia Communications, Clay Hill Animal Clinic, First Presbyterian Church popped up towards center field. That will drop in front of Laguerre. And after a couple of strikeouts, there are a couple of base runners on. So Barganier goes to second. Matthews, the base runner, at first for Cooper Ingram. By the way, the camera angle doesn't give you all of the field. As a matter of fact, doesn't give you a whole lot of the field, but just trying to do the best that we can with a static camera behind home plate. Just to give you a little bit of a shot as to what's happening here on the diamond. It is warm, by the way. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah. Temperature is expected to hit 86, but I think we hit and surpassed 86. Goes back to the screen. Runners take off. Barganier will slide into third while Matthews takes second. So a couple of base runners on, both in scoring position for Cooper Ingram. And after Zion Chapel got two down quickly, Dawson and Tomlin on K's. Now a couple of base runners aboard. Rolled around a bit behind home plate. Stinson able to find a handle before Barganier comes in from third. So he will stay put there. Let me get the base runners on your board. The lone thing that I can't do in your scoreboard graphic because I have trouble walking and chewing gum simultaneously is pitch count. I'll try to keep the base runners aboard, the outs as well. Pitch count, well, just bypass it. 3-1. Outside 3-2. Ingram wasn't particularly pleased with the call. And it is a full count on Ingram with a couple of base runners aboard. Rolled down the line towards third. Barganier charging in, fielded from the mound by Jordan. And that'll be an infield base hit that brings in Barganier. Ingram will be credited with the RBI.
Way to go, Brody.
So Barganier comes in and scores on the corners. Matthews and Ingram as Jace Tidwell comes to the plate. And Luverne taking a 1-0 advantage here in the top part of the first. Well, looked like Zion Chapel would take care of business quickly. Got Dawson and Tomlin. Then Barganier, Matthews, and Ingrams get on. Goes to the screen, and off to second goes Ingram, holding at third Matthews. But again, a couple of base runners in place to score for Jace Tidwell.
I thought the battery got hit, but he didn't.
Tidwell followed by Javion McMillan. Fouled off of catcher Stinson. It doesn't matter how much gear you got. When you're popped, it hurts. And, Stinson, though, able to shake it off. A couple of games tonight. And, of course, the goal is to win here. You win here, you play at another level. Now, in the state of Alabama, maybe a little different because you got a AAA-West. And that leads me to believe you've got AAAs probably east, maybe north and south as well. So there's probably somewhere along the line a sub-regional. On the outside part of the plate, Tidwell caught looking, leaving a couple of base runners on. But one comes in and scores. Luverne taking a 1-0 lead into the bottom of the first.
At Camellia Communications in Greenville, a summer of savings makes a summer sensational. Get TV and internet starting at $64.90. That includes the ultimate in digital TV, allowing you to customize the way you watch television. For just $5 more, add crystal clear phone service. Plus, Camellia Communications offers a variety of bundle packages that can save you money and simplify your life with only one bill. The summer gets better when you check out the summer of savings at Camellia Communications. Call 371-3000. A pet isn't just an animal. It's a member of the family. And when a family member is hurting or sick, they need the best possible care. That four-footed friend at your house needs Clay Hill Animal Clinic, 2198 Laverne Highway in Greenville. Josh Gardner, DVM owner veterinarian, and Tina Hayes, DVM associate veterinarian, are equipped with digital radiology and ultrasonography, can dispense medicine, do dentistry and surgery for both large and small animals. See Clay Hill Animal Clinic. Appointments recommended. Walk-ins welcome. Founded in 1820, First Presbyterian Church in Greenville is a founding member of the Presbyterian Church in America. We hold to biblical, historic, and Orthodox Christianity as expressed in the scriptures of the Old and New Testaments. We are located at 215 East Commerce Street and invite you to Sunday services, including fellowship at 9:45, Sunday school at 10, and morning worship with Dr. Robert Fawcett at 11. Won't you come, gather, and grow with us? We are the First Presbyterian Church in Greenville. Whenever you need expertise in the real estate market, you need Frog, First Realty of Greenville. They are a full-service real estate company handling residential, commercial, land and property management, and more. Plus, the Frog will keep you updated on foreclosure listings. Leap onto our website at frog.com. First Realty of Greenville, 507 East Commerce Street, where we put our customers first. Attention business owners, please call George Elijah at 334-201-9701, 201-9701 to make your life easier. Yes, George Elijah is the man for your merchant card services and credit card processing. From large multi-locations to small mobile applications, he can and will beat your existing rates. George is based out of Montgomery, but willing to travel to you. George Elijah, your credit card services man, and proud to call Big C a buddy and friend.
We head to the top of the order, bottom of the first. 1-0 advantage. Laverne on top.
How far did they go in the batting? Luverne did.
They went 6 deep.
Okay.
Total of 3 strikeout and 3 get on. 2 are left aboard. Barganier comes in and scores as the opening pitch to Brody Stinson is just a little bit too tall. Brody Stinson, the catcher, in the leadoff spot. Joseph Laguerre, the center fielder, batting second. Brady Richardson, the shortstop, in the 3 spot. Third baseman Preston Eddins batting fourth. Austin Jordan is the pitcher batting fifth.
Ooh, that's solid.
This is socked towards third. Scooped up by Ingram. Over to first and gets the 5-3 put out of Stinson.
That was a solid hit there, though, or a solid connection. Let's put it that way.
1 away as Joseph Laguerre comes to the plate. The rest of that lineup, right fielder Brady Flowers batting sixth. Kayvon Brown is the first baseman batting seventh. Cameron Arnett, the 8-hitter, batting ninth. Jackson Adcock, the left fielder. Second baseman Landon Sawyer in the 10 spot. Trying to bunt his way aboard. Laguerre offered at it, and it is 0-1. Tyler Bass batting 11th. Connor Lee is the 12-hitter for Zion Chapel. 0-1 pitch, and it will sail foul. 0-2. Chase Tidwell on the hill for Luverne behind the plate. Javion McMillan, the first baseman, is Troy Pate at second. Uriah Barganier. Shortstop, Jamarcus Donson. Cooper Ingram at third. In the outfield, Malachi Matthews. And left, the center fielder, Hayden Worthington. And Aiden Moore is in right. High pitch. 1-2 on Laguerre. 1 out, nobody aboard. Bottom part of the first. 1-zip score, Luverne. High toss to even the count up at 2 each.
Now, you was talking about whoever wins this, you don't know exactly where they'll go to exactly from here.
I would say because it is a West division that there is probably a regional somewhere on the outside part of the plate, and out goes Laguerre.
Things like the first, bottom of the top of the first inning, 2 outs, and now see if Zion Chapel can follow what Luverne did. Very
similar, as a matter of fact, when Dawson and Tomlin went down and then Barganier got on. Let's see what happens for Zion Chapel. Stinson and Laguerre out. Chop towards short. Dawson's got it. Over to first with a throw, not quite in time, and it will be an infield single for Richardson.
Might have a history repeating ourselves here.
As base runner gets aboard with 2 away. But a lot of states, and I mentioned there are 11 different states that compete in Dixie Youth Baseball. A lot of states, if you win your district tournament, you are automatically into the state tournament.
Yeah.
As this one is sent foul and over near to the dugout, trying to get to it is first baseman Troy Pate. But yeah, I think it's based on the size of the number of players. Alabama's got a lot of young men and women playing in the Dixie Youth League, so there are multiple divisions of district, and so this is not the last stop to getting to the state tournament.
Ooh.
And that got a piece of the face gear of Preston Edmonds. Boy, that's why you wear those batting helmets. And apparently it's smarted a bit. Tell you, I've done a couple of games this year. As a matter of fact, I think it was 3 at the junior college level.
That happened?
Where they got hit in the head with either a pitch and it got the helmet, but still, I mean, you hit that helmet.
That's a thud.
That's right.
To say the least.
Matter of fact, I was doing a tournament at Ozark, Alabama, where it hit the helmet right about the ear pad, like where it got a piece of Edmonds, and then jammed the helmet into the cheek, sliced open the cheek.
Ooh, man, that was a fun sight.
Yeah, so just because you got helmets doesn't mean you are pain-free.
Yeah.
Well, Edmonds shaking off the pain, steps back into the box with an 0-2 count as Tidwell gets ready to deliver, and that pops somebody else. I think it got the official's headgear.
Yeah.
But over the course of the summer, by the way, where Dixie Youth is concerned, we will be carrying over 500 Dixie Youth baseball games.
Golly, that's
a ton of games.
I would say.
Slapped in the direction of right field. War can't get to it. Bounces, rolls beyond War. Richardson coming to third, told to go to the house. It's a double for Edmonds that scores Brady Richardson and ties it up. So we are all knotted up at one each. Well, you may have called it right, Colin. Said that, hold on, because there were 2 quick outs, didn't mean anything.
Right. I've seen that too many times in baseball. It seems like they get 2 outs, and next thing you know, they score. The team that's down 2-0 or 0-2 or 2 down, 2 strikes, nobody on base, and next thing you know, they're having runs coming in all of a sudden.
Shot again towards right field. War will scoop it up barehanded, but that will bring in Edmonds and Austin Jordan with an RBI single. And it gives Zion Chapel the lead. Meanwhile, the throw retrieved over near third by Ingram. That allows Jordan to turn his single into 2. Still a base runner at second, but now that 1-run lead belongs to Zion Chapel. As Brady Flowers steps in. Hits it over towards first. Scooped up there by Pate. Goes to the bag. Gets the out. Leaves a base runner on, but we've got a new leader on the leaderboard, and that leader is Zion Chapel by 1.
It's the middle of the night. You're in the mood to ramble and snack. Where do you start your adventure? How about Greenville Chevron on Fort Dell Road? Anytime you are ready to hit the road, they are open 24/7. And of course, before that trek, you want the wheels to be shining. So run it through our 24/7 car wash. The best fuel prices, best selection of goodies come from the best convenience store, Greenville Chevron, where all great trips get started.
Out with the old and in with the new. It's a brand new day at Greenville Chevrolet. With the new building coming soon, Greenville, get ready. We're gonna be a Chevy town. Drive this 2017 Chevrolet Equinox LT at just $193 a month. Loaded and ready for the road.
Greenville Chevrolet, we're wide open for business. Exit 130 in Greenville, Alabama, or 24/7 at greenvillechevrolet.com.
Greenville, we're a Chevy town.
The Greenville Standard, Butler County's only locally owned newspaper, is here to serve you with coverage of news, sports, lifestyles, and our community, and much, much more. Pick up your copy or call 334-371-9900, 334-371-9900 to have it delivered to your home. The Greenville Standard, the standard for news in Butler County. You do know that a huge amount of work goes into producing a quality team that has the ability to compete on the field of competition, don't you? That's why Kenny Perdue at Benefit Planners in Greenville salutes the effort, win or lose, of this Fort Dell squad. He understands the process to compete will be rewarded regardless. By the way, Kenny will put a ton of work in to make sure you get the best insurance policy to meet your specific needs. Be sure to give him a call at 382-5920.
Go time is game time. And at Greenville's L.B. Stabler Memorial Hospital, their healthcare services can be defined by their community cares philosophy, with a goal to create great places for employees to work, physicians to practice medicine, and patients to receive care. Teaming up with area physicians, the staff of L.B. Stabler Memorial Hospital are helping to create a culture of service and operational excellence, knowing that a commitment to better health care starts with them.
We enter the top of the second. Javion McMillan coming to the plate. It's a 2-1 lead. Still a one-run ball game, but now that one-run lead belongs to Zion Chapel. Luverne got out in front. 1-zip, but Zion Chapel with a couple of runs in the bottom of the first. On the outside part of the plate to McMillan. And it is 0-1. Glance to the sidelines. Jordan looking over into the dugout.
Seventh batter for Luverne, if I'm not mistaken.
It is.
Okay.
Every out thus far, compliments of the K. Dawson, Tomlin, and Tidwell all strikeout victims in the first. And now he pops McMillan. And McMillan is shaking it off. Yeah, he's a tough guy. You know, these fellas can handle it. And McMillan walking down to first after getting hit by the pitch. Base runner on. Here in the top of the second for Troy Pate. Well, I got to say big thanks, by the way, to William Wade, who is the director of the state of Alabama Dixie Youth. You know, when we put together coverage and you went to all that work getting sponsors, there was one little tiny detail I forgot.
What was that?
Getting permission.
Well, I'm glad you got it.
Got here this afternoon and thought, you know, I don't think we ever asked about doing this. But William Wade, the director, always kind to let us provide coverage. And he,
well, it gives them great publicity. I mean.
Yep, he said, no problem. Come on.
And, you know, you think about it, you know, these youngsters here, you know, some of them's grandmamas and granddaddies can't come to the game, so they can listen to it on the internet at their house. They can even, if they got relatives even overseas, they can listen to it over there.
Yeah.
That's one thing that's cool about the internet.
Anywhere there is internet, then there's the ability to watch the game.
That's right.
And by the way, anyway, there is internet or anywhere as the pitch is inside. 3-1 now on Pate. Hayden Worthington moving to the on-deck circle. But anywhere you get internet, you get Talking Sports with Big C on Facebook every weekday morning at 7 on the outside part of the plate, and out goes Pate.
Thank you for the PR there, big man.
Well, we appreciate the show. What you going to be talking about Monday, by the way?
Well, I'll have Kerry Clark on, and I have him on Mondays and Fridays, and we'll be talking about Alabama athletics, and looks like they get Nick Saban's making some moves this summer on recruiting, so we'll talk about Alabama football recruiting with him and other things that's going on, but basically that's going to be about it. As you know, right now, tomorrow's going to be 77 days before kickoff, but right now, with from a football standpoint, it's a big-time lull right at the moment. It looked like they're the coach is coming in here to talk to the pitcher about something.
Yep, got a visit with pitcher Austin Jordan, and apparently that's going to be it for Jordan. Looks like he has delivered the baseball to coach and a new guy coming in, so apparently With the count even at 1 out and 1 aboard, the decision has been made to take Austin Jordan from the bump. And I'm wondering if maybe it's heat-related. Maybe there's some other... I mean, there certainly didn't appear to be any issues, but...
No, but he was sort of... looked like he was upset when he went to the bank. Something was up.
What we're going to do, though, is take a break. Be right back with the new guy after this.
Up on the corner, down on the prices, McBride Chevron wants you to know they'll be open till midnight. Budweiser, Bud Light, Miller Lite, and Coors Light 18-pack cans or bottles are only $15.99. Michelob Ultralight 12-pack, 12-ounce cans, only $13.99. Wise potato chips, all varieties, 3 for $1. Don't forget the top quality Chevron gas and oil products. Up on the corner, down on the prices. That's McBride Chevron, 100 South College Street, here in Greenville. Score big savings every time at Norman Blackman Motor Company. We have recently increased our inventory to better serve our valued customers. We offer quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs to fit any budget. We also have a fully stocked parts department and a highly trained service team who can handle anything from an oil change to an engine overhaul. Don't fumble when it comes to your next automobile purchase. Come see us, Norman Blackman Motor Company, 801 East Commerce Street, downtown Greenville, or give us a call at 382-3136. Pool and Pool Attorneys at Law have been in existence for 57 years and has represented a diverse group of clients. We offer free consultations. We can discuss a fee arrangement to suit your particular legal matter and can handle many types of cases on a contingency basis. In cases involving a specialized area of law, we have a network of attorneys who specialize in such areas. Pool and Pool Attorneys at Law. Call 382-3123. John Denver once sang, it's anything but, and that's why there's the Quality Co-op, the most complete agricultural center in Greenville. Whether feed, seed, fertilizer, footwear, lawn and garden supplies, animal health supplies, outdoor cooking equipment, Yeti coolers, year-round bedding plants, you name it, it's at Quality Co-op on the Greenville Bypass. Call 382-6548, where we'll have you singing. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Well, Austin Jordan will step off the bump, go over to first. The first baseman, Kevin Brown, is now at short, and the former shortstop is the new pitcher, Austin Jordan. And he'll catch the outside part of the plate, picked up a 1-1 count, and then took the distance to get Hayden Worthington. And there's a couple of outs now here in the top part of the second.
Brings up number 8, Markel Parks.
And we'll bring Markel Parks to the plate. The numbers on Austin Jordan, he worked an inning and a third. That almost got a piece of Parks, rolls to the backstop. And McMillan will wind up at third. But Jordan, 1 1/3 innings of work. He faced 8, struck out 4, no walks. Gave up a couple of hits, 1 run. And the base runner on is his responsibility. That is McMillan at third. Sun beginning to set behind the clouds.
It is. It's getting a little better now.
A little more comfortable.
Yes, sir.
Plus, I can see all these electronics a little better.
Yeah.
Sun and computer screens are not particularly good friends.
No, they're not.
1 ball, couple of strikes on Parks. Brown, Arnett, and Adcock when you get to the bottom of the second, and that's coming up quick as Parks is struck out. McMillan hit by a pitch, gets to third, and then Peyton, Worthington, and Parks all go down as we head to the bottom of the second. Brown, Arnett, and Adcock after the break.
For 150 years, the Greenville Advocate has kept the community informed and connected and given a voice to local residents of Greenville and Butler County. From the stories about people who live among us who are doing amazing things, to entertainment and local sports, the Advocate lets you, the reader, know what's happening. To the Advocate's readers, it's not just the newspaper, it's their newspaper. Since 1865, the Greenville Advocate has been dedicated to serving the citizens of Greenville and Butler County. The Greenville Advocate is proud to turn today's stories into tomorrow's memories.
At Camellia Communications in Greenville, a summer of savings makes a summer sensational. Get TV and internet starting at $64.90. That includes the ultimate in digital TV, allowing you to customize the way you watch television. For just $5 more, add crystal clear phone service. Plus, Camellia Communications offers a variety of bundle packages that can save you money and simplify your life with only one bill. The summer gets better when you check out the Summer of Savings at Camellia Communications. Call 371-3000.
Well, we come back a little Because we got to give Big C an opportunity, and I like to do these things without any prior notice.
Okay.
So he's got to call it from his brain.
Okay.
A couple of sponsors that we didn't have an opportunity to put spots together for.
All right. Well, one of them is Brad Ballou and Builders, and they're located at 2921 Forest Home Road. If you need to want to build a new house or add on or make additions or do rehab work on your house, give Brad Ballou Builders a call. Also, we have Elite Sports Academy, and they're located on Few Street. And one of the owners is Justin Kimbrough, one of the All-Star coaches for the Greenville All-Star team. You'll be seeing him in action in the next game against Andalusia. But if you want to train your child for baseball, softball, or football, from ages 7 on up, go to Elite Academy on Few Street. Tell them Big C sent you. But that's who our new sponsors are, and we appreciate them like everybody else we got on here.
So thank you very much for making coverage possible.
That's right.
Kevin Brown coming to the plate to begin things here in the bottom of the second. Cameron Arnett, Jackson Adcock due up in the inning 2. 2-1 advantage. It belongs to Zion Chapel. Luverne with a run in the first. And Zion Chapel a couple of runs in the bottom part of that same inning. Scoreless top part of the second for Luverne. Did leave a base runner on, have left 3 stranded now. As Brown steps in to lead things off in the bottom part of the second. Chops underneath the pitch from Chase Tidwell. Well, I went up to the box prior to the game and said, okay, verse me on specifics because it is different from league to league.
Yeah.
And I went the flight of stairs down and forgot what he said. But I think it is a 6-inning game.
Oh, is it? Oh, interesting.
Of course, at the college level, 9. At the high school, 7. These are 6-inning games. Strike on the outside part of the plate.
You know, I was watching, they had the softball college women's college world series, and they play 7 innings. Ladies do.
Correct.
So I was watching one of the games. I think Alabama was playing Florida, and I thought, well, darn, they got 2 more at bats, and come to find out, or 3 more at bats, and come to find out it was 1 more at bat, and it didn't help them any. But it is sort of like you say, it's a different type. Now, do they have a mercy rule in these in this type of All-Star game?
They do.
What is the rule on that?
It is 15 after 3, 10 after 4.
Okay. Well, if it gets out of hand, there's no need for it to be keeping on going when that happens. When I was in high school, I was a scorekeeper over at Fort Dale, and one year we went down to Sparta Academy, and the game ended up being 22-3. And I had to mark through had to add on the book, for the different innings, like had them batters going twice in 1 inning and stuff like that. I'm glad they do have the mercy rule in baseball.
Well, after 40 years now of radio and sports, you've run into a little bit of everything, but I recall doing a junior college softball game. As a matter of fact, I remember the 2 teams involved. It was Wallace Hansful as the pitcher's high and the count evens. Wallace Hansful and Marion Military, your old alma mater.
Yeah.
And Wallace Hansful scored 16 runs with 2 outs.
Ooh.
I had not seen that. On the inside part of the plate, and Cameron Arnett is out, number 2.
This is sort of settling into a defensive battle in a way.
2 gone for Jackson Adcock.
Let's see what happened. That's 2 outs. Let's see what will happen again.
Well, this is the spot where Zion Chapel plated runs in the first after Stinson and Laguerre went down. Let's see how the Rebels do with Jackson Adcock at the plate, and 2 away, Brown and Arnett. Here's the southpaw Chase Tidwell. Shoved over towards second. Barganier bobbles a bit, recovers. Not in time over at first, and Adcock safely aboard. Well, it's that two-out phenomena.
Yep.
He's up number 14.
Now,
Sawyer.
like you was mentioning earlier, the sun's going down and the lights are coming on out here at the park.
We've got another game to go. Andalusia taking on Greenville. That's the nightcap. A couple of games tomorrow.
That's the same time. It's like they used to say on Batman, same time, same bat channel, same bat time, whatever.
Yep. 6 and 8. And I would make the assumption that the two losers play one another and the two winners play each other.
Yep. And then got Monday, and maybe, we'll just have to wait and see how. Sort of getting ahead of ourselves right now.
Bunted foul by Landon Sawyer. Trying to get Adcock into scoring position and himself aboard as well. Forecast said earlier today a 40% chance of rain, but I don't know right now. Looking good.
Looking good. I hope it stays that way.
Here's the 0-2 offering. Got a piece of it. Did Sawyer stays alive. Quick reminder, the game archived at its conclusion, so if you want to watch the game again, you want to hear what Big C has to say. Again and again, you can do that after the fact. As a matter of fact, everything that we do archived on JockJive. 0-2 pitch. Fouled off again. Tyler Bass moving to the on-deck circle. The third inning for Luverne features the 11, 12, and 1 hitters.
I can't get over there, 12 batters, but that's all right. It makes it fun, though, at this level.
Here's the 0-2 offering. Fouled off again. And it will stay 0-2 on Landon Sawyer. Tyler Bass hoping for an opportunity here in the bottom of the second. Well, are you hanging around for the nightcap? Or
Yeah, I'm going to hang around for that. I'm going to hang with you on that.
High pitch. Bounced just ever so briefly out of the mitt of catcher Javion McMillan, and that gave Adcock an opportunity to get to second. One-two pitch, fouled off once more. Well, we were talking about over the course of years things that we have seen. I saw a lady for Bevel State in the ACCC softball tournament foul off 13 in a row.
13 in a row.
Yep, so we're not there yet. Right out in front of the plate, retrieved by McMillan. Fires over to first. We'll get him there in time with a nice play by McMillan. Able to get Sawyer on the 2-3 put up. One base runner left on. Reached compliments of the air. Nobody scores. We have played 2. And it's a 2-1 lead, Zion Chapel.
A pet isn't just an animal. It's a member of the family. And when a family member is hurting or sick, they need the best possible care. That 4-footed friend at your house needs Clay Hill Animal Clinic, 2198 Luverne Highway in Greenville. Josh Gardner, DBM Owner Veterinarian, and Tina Hayes, DBM Associate Veterinarian, are equipped with digital radiology and ultrasonography, can dispense medicine, do dentistry and surgery for both large and small animals. See Clay Hill Animal Clinic. Appointments recommended. Walk-ins welcome. Founded in 1820, First Presbyterian Church in Greenville is a founding member of the Presbyterian Church in America. We hold to biblical, historic, and Orthodox Christianity as expressed in the scriptures of the Old and New Testaments. We are located at 215 East Commerce Street and invite you to Sunday services, including fellowship at 9:45, Sunday school at 10, and morning worship with Dr. Robert Fawcett at 11. Won't you come, gather, and grow with us? We are the First Presbyterian Church in Greenville. Whenever you need expertise in the real estate market, you need Frog, First Realty of Greenville. They are a full-service real estate company handling residential, commercial, land and property management, and more. Plus, the Frog will keep you updated on foreclosure listings. Leap onto our website at frog.com. First Realty of Greenville, 507 East Commerce Street, where we put our customers first. Attention business owners, please call George Elijah at 334-201 201-9701. 201-9701 to make your life easier. Yes, George Elijah is the man for your merchant card services and credit card processing. From large multi-locations to small mobile applications, he can and will beat your existing rates. George is based out of Montgomery, but willing to travel to you. George Elijah, your credit card services man, and proud to call Big C a buddy and friend.
Mark Hill Barber leading off the top of the third. Aiden Moore and Jamarcus Dawson, 2 up in the inning, 2. We are in the third, 2-1 contest. Zion Chapel with the lead. Late swing, 0-2 on Barber. Every out thus far for Luverne has been a K.
Oh, it has been. Wow.
Yep. And it is 0-2 on Barber with Aiden Moore awaiting his opportunity next. Right down the middle, strike 3.
So what is that? 7 strikeouts now?
It is 7 and 4 in a row.
Wow, it's pretty good.
So 1 away for Aiden Moore. Top of the order moves to the on-deck circle. Facing Brady Richardson. Richardson came in and shared in the strikeout of Hayden Worthington. Then Fan Parks and Barber. Good crowd on hand watching baseball on a Friday afternoon, soon to be a Friday evening.
And it's getting a lot better. It's feeling a lot more comfortable.
I noticed you laid your umbrella to the side.
Yeah.
So. And there's a swing and a miss by Ward.
Another one. That's 8 strikeouts. Is that right?
That is right.
Wow, this is pretty. That's pretty impressive to me.
Back to the top of the order, Jamarcus Dawson with 2 away. Nobody aboard. Dawson a strikeout victim in the first. Of course, that strikeout registered by Austin Jordan. Jordan faced 8, struck out half of those he faced. And then Brady Richardson takes over. Hit towards first, scooped up there by the former pitcher. That is Austin Jordan.
And that's the first out without a K.
And that's right. And it is a 1-2-3 inning as we head to the bottom of the third. Zion Chapel up by a run.
It's the middle of the night. You're in the mood to ramble and snack. Where do you start your adventure? How about Greenville Chevron on Fort Dell Road? Anytime you are ready to hit the road, they are open 24/7. And of course, before that trek, you want the wheels to be shining. So run it through our 24/7 car wash. The best fuel prices, best selection of goodies come from the best convenience store, Greenville Chevron, where all great trips get started.
Out with the old and in with the new. It's a brand new day at Greenville Chevrolet. With the new building coming soon, Greenville, get ready. We're gonna be a Chevy town. Drive this 2017 Chevrolet Equinox LT at just $193 a month. Loaded and ready for the road.
Greenville Chevrolet, we're wide open for business. Exit 130 in Greenville, Alabama, or 24/7 at greenvillechevrolet.com.
Greenville, we're a Chevy town.
The Greenville Standard, Butler County's only locally owned newspaper, is here to serve you with coverage of news, sports, lifestyles, and our community, and much, much more. Pick up your copy or call 334-371-9900, 334-371-9900 to have it delivered to your home. The Greenville Standard, the standard for news in Butler County. You do know that a huge amount of work goes into producing a quality team that has the ability to compete on the field of competition, don't you? That's why Kenny Perdue at Benefit Planners in Greenville salutes the effort, win or lose, of this Fort Dell squad. He understands the process to compete will be rewarded regardless. By the way, Kenny will put a ton of work in to make sure you get the best insurance policy to meet your specific needs. Be sure to give him a call at 382-5920.
Tyler Mass starting off the bottom of the third. Connor Lee, Brody Stinson 2 up in the inning, 2. 2-1 Zion Chapel advantage. Chase Tidwell staying on the bump into the bottom of the third. We mentioned that Zion Chapel making a pitching change back in the second. But for Luverne, Chase Tidwell going the distance thus far. 0-2 on Tyler Bass. Taking a look at your line score.
Ooh.
Hit by the pitch is Bass.
Ooh, that hurts. Oh, boy.
And that's got Bass on his way to first after a little encouragement and pat on the back from Coach.
Sort of. He's going to be all right, but.
And you're probably thinking, well, that, it didn't have a whole lot of speed on it. Doesn't hurt. You got to, everything is relative. And you think about the age.
Yeah.
When.
There he is trying to run it off.
Yeah, when I was 9 or 10, I'm thinking that was painful.
Oh, yeah.
Jace Tidwell is about to be replaced, by the way, after hitting Bass and putting Bass aboard. So Tidwell going to the dugout. The new guy that's coming in right after the break.
Go time is game time. And at Greenville's L.B. Stabler Memorial Hospital, their healthcare services can be defined by their community cares philosophy, with a goal to create great places for employees to work, physicians to practice medicine, and patients to receive care. Teaming up with area physicians, the staff of L.B. Stabler Memorial Hospital are helping to create a culture of service and operational excellence, knowing that a commitment to better health care starts with them.
Up on the corner, down on the prices, McBride Chevron wants you to know they'll be open till midnight. Budweiser, Bud Light, Miller Lite, and Coors Light 18-pack cans or bottles are only $15.99. Michelob Ultra Light 12-pack, 12-ounce cans, only $13.99. Wise potato chips, all varieties, 3 for $1. Don't forget the top quality Chevron gas and oil products. Up on the corner, down on the prices. That's McBride Chevron, 100 South College Street, here in Greenville. Score big savings every time at Norman Blackman Motor Company. We have recently increased our inventory to better serve our valued customers. We offer quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs to fit any budget. We also have a fully stocked parts department and a highly trained service team who can handle anything from an oil change to an engine overhaul. Don't fumble when it comes to your next automobile purchase. Come see us, Norman Blackman Motor Company, 801 East Commerce Street, downtown Greenville, or give us a call at 382-3136. Pool and Pool Attorneys at Law have been in existence for 57 years and has represented a diverse group of clients. We offer free consultations. We can discuss a fee arrangement to suit your particular legal matter and can handle many types of cases on a contingency basis. In cases involving a specialized area of law, we have a network of attorneys who specialize in such areas. Pool and Pool Attorneys at Law. Call 382-3123. John Denver once sang, it's anything but, and that's why there's the Quality Co-op, the most complete agricultural center in Greenville. Whether feed, seed, fertilizer, footwear, lawn and garden supplies, animal health supplies, outdoor cooking equipment, Yeti coolers, year-round bedding plants, you name it, it's at Quality Co-op on the Greenville Bypass. Call 382-6548, where we'll have you singing.
Connor Lee stepping into the batter's box, facing a brand new pitcher. It is the former second baseman Uriah Barganier who steps in and will take on Zion Chapel here in the bottom of the third. Connor Lee, Brody Stinson, Joseph Laguerre two up with a base runner on. That is Bass. Swing and a miss. Barganier relieving Jace Tidwell. Tidwell worked a couple of innings, faced 11, struck out 3, no walks, 3 hits given up. Hit 1. Strike delivered to Lee. And thus far has allowed a couple of runs. There is a runner on that would be charged to Tidwell. With Barganier coming in from second, that means we got a new guy at second. That new guy is Joshua Tomlin, now playing second for Luverne. Bottom of the third, 2-1 score. Pitch high and inside on Lee. Count will even up at 2 each. Two balls, 2 strikes, nobody gone. Base runner on. Inside pitch on Lee.
He did a good job of ducking that one. He could have got hit in the helmet also.
Well, we saw that earlier on Preston Edens. Outside with a pitch. There's the first walk issued as Barganier puts on Lee and a couple of base runners on for Zion Chapel.
We got us some coach. The coach is coming out to the mound now.
And let's see.
Got the bases loaded, too, with no outs.
Well, the bases are indeed full, and Barganier getting a long conversation with Coach after the walk.
24,
Joseph Laguerre coming to the plate.
What has he done today?
Laguerre was a strikeout victim in the first. Strike delivered on the outside part of the plate. Well, I guess, you know, if you get conversation from Coach, that'll motivate you to throw something into the strike zone.
Yeah.
Ooh. Popped up on the infield, and a diving try to get there by Dawson. Run will score from third. And now another run comes in after the throw around. Well, I think there was an infield fly rule, but with an infield fly rule, you are given the option. It is to your discretion to go, and that's exactly what Zion Chapel did. Brought a couple of base runners in, one out registered, but 2 runs will plate. And the lead now 3.
Brings up number 6, Brady Richardson.
Get all the info marked in the book. And there you got a base wrap into right field. And Brady Richardson with his second base hit turns into an RBI as Laguerre comes in and scores. And then Zion Chapel lead, now 5-1. Preston Edens to the plate. Had a double that drove in a run in the first, scored a run then as well. High with a pitch from Barganier. Richardson bouncing off the bag over at first. The inside toss taken off as Richardson. There won't be a throw, and he will be credited with a stolen base now in second.
Got a good crowd from Zion Chapel here, it sounds like.
Inside pitch again, 3-0. So a base runner in scoring position, that is Richardson. And by the way, that was not scored as an infield fly rule earlier. It was a put out at second. The infield fly rule would have taken care of Laguerre, but Laguerre eventually came in and scored, so it was an unassisted put out at second. High toss, Edens walked. And there'll be runners at first now at third as well.
Edens drawing the walk. Bringing up number 12, Austin.
Steele just one away. Austin Jordan with an RBI single his last at-bat. Big cut there. Swings and misses, but Edens will take second. Nope. Apparently Jordan got a piece of the baseball, so Edens will have to trot back to first. But a big thanks to all those who have made our coverage possible. And again, runner goes, throw down, not in time. Edens will wind up at second, and with the throw to second, Richardson comes in and scores.
So is this the 4th run they've made this inning so far?
It is the 4th, yes. Bass, Lee, Laguerre, and Richardson all scoring. Count even at 1 on Austin Jordan. Might as well cue you as we get to the bottom of the inning. We're going to need to recognize those people that you're doing the live reads for.
Okay,
so
thank you. I'll be a good Boy Scout. Be prepared.
You're preparing, all right. 1 ball, couple of strikes on Jordan. Brady Flowers moving to the on-deck circle. Bounces off of the face gear of McMillan, and that allows Edens to get to third. Still just one away. Well, this fan that was nice earlier is creating a wind chill factor now that may have to cut it down a notch.
I'll tell you one thing, I'm glad you brought it here, though, because it was needed earlier.
It is what experience teaches you.
Yeah.
Be prepared for just about any and everything.
Even rain, right?
Even rain.
Luckily, so far, so good on that.
But you've got the umbrella.
Yeah.
That changes. 2-2 offering upstairs, 3-2 on Jordan. I mentioned earlier that Chuck Sebastian on his way to Spring Hill, Florida, might be there now. Getting set for baseball tomorrow. In over towards short. Dawson fields, fires, gets Jordan on a 6-3, but Edens will come in from third. Jordan picking up the RBI on out number 2. Bases now cleared, but the advantage is 6 for Zion Chapel.
What has Flowers done tonight?
Brady Flowers ground out to first his last at-bat. Chops at that one. 4th inning for Luverne. Tomlin, Barganier, and Matthews. The 2, 3, and 4 spots to up. Well, Flowers thought about it, able to lay off the pitch. Rolled over towards first. But in foul territory, 5 runs played in the inning. And a pretty close game is not so close anymore here in the bottom of the third. Lobbed over towards Warren, right field, and that is a single for Flowers that extends the bottom of the third. Two gone with a base runner at first. That is Brady Flowers. Kevin Brown coming to the plate. He struck out in the second, 0 for 1 in the contest. Just a couple of base hits for Luverne that came back-to-back in the first inning. Matthews and Ingram. And Matthews and Ingram likely will both show up in the fourth. At least that's the game plan for Luverne. Outside with a pitch, and the count evens at 1 on Brown. A ball, a strike. Inside pitch. And per instructions, McMillan getting rid of the headgear, firing down to second, not able to get Flowers, though. Brown is the 9th at-bat here in the third.
Going through the order.
High and away, 3-1. Rolls towards shortstop. Dawson fires over to Ingram, and sliding underneath the tag is Flowers. Hands up, aggressive base running by Brady Flowers. Walk issued to Brown. And I think Brown thought he was an out. Didn't realize that. I guess he thought it was a drop, strike 3 instead of a walk, a pitch outside of the strike zone. So Brown at first, Flowers at third, Cameron Arnett, who struck out looking, coming to the plate. Stolen base for Brown. Now a couple of base runners in scoring position. High and away with the pitch to Arnett. Jackson Adcock moving to the on-deck circle. Well, I've got some more stuff for you to talk about on your show Monday with the baseball this weekend here.
Sure do. There's something from a local angle we can talk about.
Yeah. And you will have first-hand knowledge.
That's right.
By the way, I noticed when you were driven here, you got the royal treatment. I had to walk and lug all my equipment. You're FaceTiming me, by the way.
I don't know why that happened.
I mean, aren't we close enough as is?
Yeah, that's true. Oh. Another hit by the pitcher there.
Arnett Pop, bases full. And this is going to be the second visit to Barganier, so that means the day done for Barganier. We'll talk about some of those sponsors that we do not have commercials for, but certainly deserve the attention.
Yeah. You want me to go ahead and do that right now?
Do that right now.
Okay. First one is Brad Ballou Builders. He's on the 2921 Forest Home Road. If you want to build a new house or need remodeling work or addition work to your house, give Brad Ballou a call, and he's at 2921 Forest Home Road. Also, we have Elite Academy, Sports Academy, and it's located at Few Street here in town, and one of the owners is Justin Kimbrough, who's one of the coaches for the Greenville All-Stars, which will be coming up after this game. And anyway, you have a child that wants to play baseball, softball, or football, or any sports from age 7 up, go and give Elite Academy, Sports Academy a call, and they'll be glad to help develop your child into maybe to the next Tiger Woods, or maybe the next Herschel Walker. You never know. But anyway, Elite Sports Academy, and we thank you for being one of our sponsors.
For 150 years, the Greenville Advocate has kept the community informed and connected and given a voice to local residents of Greenville and Butler County. From the stories about people who live among us who are doing amazing things to entertainment and local sports, the Advocate lets you, the reader, know what's happening. To the Advocate's readers, it's not just the newspaper, it's their newspaper. Since 1865, the Greenville Advocate has been dedicated to serving the citizens of Greenville and Butler County. The Greenville Advocate is proud to turn today's stories into tomorrow's memories.
At Camellia Communications in Greenville, a summer of savings makes a summer sensational. Get TV and internet starting at $64.90. That includes the ultimate in digital TV, allowing you to customize the way you watch television. For just $5 more, add crystal clear phone service. Plus, Camellia Communications offers a variety of bundle packages that can save you money and simplify your life with only one bill. The summer gets better when you check out the Summer of Savings at Camellia Communications. Call 371-3000.
Opening pitch, Jackson Adcock awaiting the toss from Cooper Ingram. Winds up against the screen. Base runners thought about advancing, but it's all predicated upon Brady Flowers over in third, and Flowers said, nope, don't think so. So everybody else had to go back. Arnett to first, Brown to second. Shot over towards Tomlin at second. He will field and tag out the runner. Ball bounces out, and they now call the runner safe, and 2 runs will score as Flowers and Brown come in. It is now a 9-1 Zion Chapel lead. Sawyer rolling it towards Ingram. Ingram nowhere to go with it. And Sawyer on at first. Safely at third is Arnett. Adcock at second. Well, now Zion Chapel has batted around. This is the 13th at bat.
Oh, wow.
In the third inning. On the outside part of the plate, strike one. Bases loaded up, 9-1 advantage. And if you are Luverne, you have got to be very concerned about the 2 base runners in scoring position.
Oh, yeah.
You've got Arnett at third. You've got Adcock at second. If they come in and score, the lead goes to 10, which means you've got to plate runs in the top of the fourth if you are Luverne, or there won't be a bottom of the fourth. Roll over towards short. Dawson can't get to it. Fires away. Misfires. In comes Arnett. Adcock will follow. Sawyer rounding third. Coming home as well. Meanwhile, taking third is Tyler Mass.
Are you able to score all that on there?
Just don't look at my scorebook.
I won't.
I won't be able to explain it.
Oh yeah, I understand. I'll mention this in a minute.
So in essence, it is a bases clearing error. And the base runner at third is Tyler Bass.
What I was going to say is I've done games before like this, and you're sitting there watching, and all of a sudden you got to mark the book down, and it sort of gets confusing. But
well, it started with an E6, and then the throw was error as well. So I guess if these were older youngsters, I probably would have charged a couple of errors.
Yeah,
they're younger, so
yeah,
I'm gentle.
Yeah.
So as a result, just one error, but it is a bases clearing error. It gets Bass to third, Connor Lee batting. It will stay 0-2. Well, now the lead has gone to 10+, which means Luverne's got to do something in the top of the fourth. They've got to plate some runs or there won't be a bottom part of the inning, and the game will wrap up early. Here's the 0-2 offering to Connor Lee. Chops at it. Swing and a miss.
That's it.
The inning is over, but not before a total of 10 runs plate. And Zion Chapel takes an 11-run lead into the top of the fourth.
A pet isn't just an animal. It's a member of the family. And when a family member is hurting or sick, they need the best possible care. That four-footed friend at your house needs Clay Hill Animal Clinic, 2198 Luverne Highway in Greenville. Josh Gardner, DVM owner veterinarian, and Tina Hayes, DVM associate veterinarian, are equipped with digital radiology and ultrasonography, can dispense medicine, do dentistry and surgery for both large and small animals. See Clay Hill Animal Clinic. Appointments recommended. Walk-ins welcome. Founded in 1820, First Presbyterian Church in Greenville is a founding member of the Presbyterian Church in America. We hold to biblical, historic, and Orthodox Christianity as expressed in the scriptures of the Old and New Testaments. We are located at 215 East Commerce Street and invite you to Sunday services, including fellowship at 9:45, Sunday school at 10, and morning worship with Dr. Robert Fawcett at 11. Won't you come, gather, and grow with us? We are the First Presbyterian Church in Greenville. Whenever you need expertise in the real estate market, you need Frog, First Realty of Greenville. They are a full-service real estate company handling residential, commercial, land and property management, and more. Plus, the Frog will keep you updated on foreclosure listings. Leap onto our website at frog.com. First Realty of Greenville, 507 East Commerce Street, where we put our customers first.
Top of the fourth, Joshua Tomlin leading things off. Struck out his previous at-bat. It is necessary for this Luverne squad to pick up a couple of runs in the top of the fourth. If they do not, if I'm understanding the rules right. Of course, there could be, now let me correct this too, some ruling that forces us to go to the bottom part of the fourth despite the 10-run rule. But I don't think that would apply here because I know they want to get everybody in at-bat, but everybody has batted. So I'm thinking that
now,
that's a
Zion
legit.
Chapel is the... Now, Luverne is the, what, they're the home? No, they're the visitor, right?
Correct. 2-1 the count on Tomlin. Uriah Barganier, Malachi Matthews due up in the inning, too. First of a couple of games, Andalusia and Greenville coming up next. And that game slated for an 8 p.m. start. Well, we might get it underway at 8. On the outside part of the plate, 3-2 on Tomlin.
So what? Oh, got a full count, I see.
3-2 on Tomlin. Swing, a miss, and out goes Tomlin. One away in the fourth. One gone for Uriah Barganier.
Now, what's this young man that's at bat? What has he done today?
Reached on an error in the first, scored a run. As a matter of fact, scored the only run
for Luverne.
That was a Cooper Ingram single that brought him in the first. Gave them a 1-0 lead that lasted until the bottom part of the inning when Zion Chapel played a couple of runs. Well, this is the first step along the way to playing in the World Series, which takes place in Alabama this year.
Oh, really? Where's that going to be? Where's the location going to be?
Oxford, Alabama.
I've been there before.
2-0 pitch. Out in front of the plate. Stinson Fields gets into first in time, and Parganeer's out on the 2-3.
Wow, good play.
So for Luverne, it is all up to Malachi Matthews. Matthews, with one of the 2 Luverne base hits, had a single back in the first. A quick reminder, love to have you as a friend on Facebook, as this one is popped in the direction of Flowers in right field. He will make a sensational catch. And let's make sure we got the right name with a great catch. I think it was Connor Lee now playing right. So it is indeed Lee that makes the sensational catch out in right field. To
yeah, the game's over.
So it ends after a total of 3.5. The 10-run rule implemented, 12-1 your final. Zion Chapel wins it. Season not over for Luverne. They've got an elimination game tomorrow, but both teams will play on, but one stays in the winner's bracket, the other dropping into the loser's bracket. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks, too, to the folks who have made our coverage possible. Big C, thanks for the color commentary.
Yeah, I hope I brought in a little color for us.
You did, and we will see you at 8 when
8 o'clock, folks.
Takes on Luverne. Robert Williamson saying thanks so much for watching. JockJive.com.
As soon as possible. The pitching affidavit as soon as possible.